Hey Torvad, what's with all the armor?
Ah, Ceazor, you be wearing the same stuff.
Well, I guess you're right. You got any treasure under there?
Yeah, I be carrying all me treasure in here. No need for the ledger, just got it all here in me beard.
Hello and welcome to Ceazor's Snack Sandwich. Today we're taking a look at the Cover Protocol. The Cover Protocol is an insurance type protocol unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's a peer-to-peer coverage market. So let's take a look at some of the key features down here. It says that it's market efficient, so that I can make money off of supplying you with coverage. You can make money off of supplying your friend with coverage and so forth through liquidity pools. It's scalable, so we can cover each other up to as much as we like. It's fungible, so that one cover is as good as any other cover, so I can send my policy over to you and you will be covered. We don't need to change any kind of documents or anything. It's decentralized in that it's on the blockchain and no one can shut it down. It's limitless in that, in essence, we could cover anything, and there's no KYC required. This protocol does not want to know what you do on the weekend, what you like to consume. It just wants to know which protocol you're using. Okay, before we go into the app, let's take a quick look at a few of the papers that they've put out. This is the Cover Protocol white paper, or the bigger paper that they've produced. If you go down, I'm not going to read through this all to you, but it kind of talks about the different kind of users inside the protocol and a little bit about the protocol itself. But there's some key things I do need to highlight. Number one, in theory, what does this protocol do? So basically what you're going to do is you're going to get a claim token, CLAIM token, and a no claim token for every DAI that you use. Okay, this is the idea of the protocol. When people supply DAI or some sort of collateral token, it doesn't have to be DAI, but usually it is. When people supply DAI, they are minting these two tokens. The claim token is what's used to produce a claim. If there is a claim, if something goes wrong, the claim token will be the thing that gives people back their money. The no claim token is in the event that the whole token expires. Both of these expire after a certain amount of time, and when the tokens expire, the no claim token will get you back your DAI. So now, for a complete understanding of this protocol, I would suggest you to go through this paper and read it carefully. So let's swing over to the next paper. I'm a visual learner, so I prefer to use this. This is the user guide. Links in the description. So this is the first type of user that might want to interact with this protocol. So this is a person who is looking for coverage. This person wants to cover themselves because they are using some protocol and they feel that they would like to have some coverage versus some of the issues that could come about. I will talk more a little bit about what kind of things can be covered and what kind of things cannot be covered later on. So what they would do is they would take their tokens over to Balancer and just buy this claim token. Okay, part of this, you will understand how this works later when we get to some of the other roles. So this is the simplest way and the cheapest way for someone to get some coverage for their token. Go to Balancer, buy the claim token. Remember, the claim token is the token that you would use to put in a claim if something bad happens. Okay? So this is the first type of user. The second type of user is the person who actually uses the DAI and mints it into the Cover Protocol and produces a claim and no claim token into his wallet. Now, why would he want to do that? You'll understand in a second. They call this person the market maker. Okay? So the market maker might want to do this. He might want to sell his claim token to the Balancer pool and get some money back, and then hold the no claim token. So this is like he's providing coverage. He's balancing, putting some claim tokens into the Balancer pool, and he's getting back a little bit of money for it, and he's also holding on to the no claim token. Later on, if this claim token does not actually get used because it expires, he can take the claim token back to Cover and get back his DAI, minus a small redemption fee of 1%. The next person is a person who decides to make an LP. So he takes the claim token and he takes a little bit of DAI and he puts it into Balancer, and he makes the pool. He becomes an LP provider. So then anybody who trades in this pool, like the first person who wants coverage, he will come here to buy it, right? Or the person who is selling their claim token to this pool will produce some fees from Balancer. These Balancer fees go to the LP providers, as well as a Balancer protocol token. So this is a no-claim LP person. This person adds liquidity to the no-claim token. So again, they earn fees and they earn the Balancer token by providing liquidity to this pool. But why would somebody want to trade with this pool? Why would somebody want to get some no-claim tokens? Maybe they want to sell their no-claim tokens here, but maybe they want to buy no-claim tokens because if they believe in the protocol, then they can redeem those when they expire for the locked DAI. Okay, and the price of them is usually the price of the no-claim is usually closer to one DAI than the actual claim token. So we'll go down. You will see some more numbers later. Now this is the staking, okay? If you have a claim LP or a no-claim LP token, meaning that you provide it to one of these pools, this one or the prior one, then you can stake it in the claim protocol and be rewarded with cover tokens. Now cover tokens are currently valueless, but they are the governance token of this protocol. And they will give you voting rights, and they also will allow you to vote on whether or not a claim is accepted or rejected. I'll get into that more later as well. So here's the flow of a claim. So someone has a claim, something happened bad to them. So they go to the protocol and they file the claim. They explain what happened. So the first thing that's going to happen is the community is going to vote on this. They're going to see this claim, and this is how much it costs to actually file the claim. You have to pay 10 DAI to actually get this into this process. Now these are the people who own the cover token, the holders of cover tokens. They are going to vote to see whether or not this claim is valid and should move on to the auditors. Okay, if they decide it's not valid, it will go and be rejected. Now if you don't want to go through the voting process, you can pay 500 DAI and send it straight to the auditors. Now the auditor will decide whether it's a false claim and reject it, or send it through the process of getting your money back. So this is simplistic version of the form of the flow of a claim. You might want to look deeper into what these auditors are and who they are, but basically they are experts in the protocol that you are claiming against. Now there's a whole bunch of things about dates and stuff like that. If you want to buy coverage, take a look into it. I'm not going to go through them all right now, but there's you can only claim 2 days before. There's a delay of this, 10 days, 3-day grace period of after expiration before you can claim. Take a look at the dates and make sure you understand them before you buy coverage or you decide to interact with this protocol closely. Now, what kind of things can be claimed? I'm not going to read everything to you, I'll just give you a quick idea. The quick idea is smart contract system bugs. So there's a hack, a bug, an exploit, or some sort of economic manipulation attack, sort of like, the flash loans that have been happening a lot. Now, things that are not covered are pretty much negligence on behalf of the user. You go to some website that has phishing, or you give your private key to someone. These kinds of things are not covered. So those are the main idea. Now, once again, like I said, here, the voters, the community is going to vote on whether or not it's a true claim or not a true claim. So they should understand at least, but they will be the ones who decide things. So these are a little bit, open to interpretation, because they want to leave this up to the community and the arbiters or the auditors to decide whether or not it's a valid claim or not. And the auditor is going to decide what percentage of money should be given back based on the situation itself. Okay? So let's take a look at the application itself. So if we come in, we see the application, we have Marketplace. These are the places, the current tokens that are covered by the cover protocol. And so let's just choose one. I'm sure you know some of them. Let's go to Yearn Finance, one of my favorites. So here you can buy the claim token or the no claim token at the Marketplace. So why you don't just go straight to Balancer? Because when you click this, you will go directly to the Balancer exchange for DAI for the actual token. And look at the name of this token. So you don't want to be searching for this. Just come to the protocol, find the protocol that you wish to cover, and buy these tokens. You can also see all the stats and so forth in here, but this is the key one, the price. Take a look. If I want to get coverage of DAI it's going to cost me 13 cents on the dollar. So one of these tokens is worth one DAI dollar. And if I pay 13 cents for it, then I get coverage of $1. Okay, so 13 cents on a dollar is pretty good for protection against anything that bad happens. Now for Yearn Finance, the no claim token is selling for 86 cents on the dollar because it's a pretty safe, it's a pretty safe protocol by standards, by people's belief, and these prices are made by market. They're not decided by some person. Okay, now we go to something else, like maybe, I don't know, let's just try Aave. Aave has a different set of numbers, you see. So the claiming, they believe it somehow it's become more dangerous. The market has decided that Aave is a little more dangerous than Yearn. So 21 cents to cover you on the dollar, and it'll give you 84 cents back if you decided to, or you could pay 84 cents to get the dollar token if you believe it doesn't. So remember, if I pay 84 cents on the dollar, then when I take this no claim back, I will get back $1. So this is actually a profitable token, assuming that it expires without any claims. Okay, so over here is mint. So these are the people who decide they want to make the tokens. They would come in here, choose the protocol that they want, curve, whatever, choose an expiration date. There's not very many of these. They tend to be only one. Let's look at Yearn. Yeah, there's only one here. So here I can decide how many, how many tokens I want to mint. So 200 maybe. Oh, it's not letting me. I don't have that many. Anyhow, I don't have enough DAI in my wallet, but let's say I put 200 here. Remember, I would get 200 claim tokens and 200 no claim tokens, right? Redeem, this is where I would come back with my no claim token and try to get the money back, right? After it's expired. And it doesn't say, remember, 1% or 0.1% fee. I'm sorry, I said 1%. It's 0.1%. Now this fee charged for redemption goes to the treasury. What does the treasury do with it? We don't know yet because it's brand new protocol and the governance hasn't voted what to do with the treasury. But I can suspect maybe cover token holders might get a little dividend. Okay, dashboard shows you what kind of coverage you currently hold, basically your tokens that you're currently holding. Shield mining, this is where I said that you need to provide, you provide the liquidity to the pools, you bring your LP token here, and you should be able to stake it right in here. Okay, confirm deposit your LP token for the cover ETH, right? So remember, all of these are different. Oh, this is the cover ETH. So let's say this one, this would be claim, I would make an LP imbalancer. So come in here, add liquidity, go through the steps, provide my liquidity token, get my liquidity token back and stake it in here. And I would then start farming some, cover tokens. Okay. So I don't know the APY right now. This might be it here. Yeah, it looks like it is 192%, 195% for this one. All of them are different, right? So anyhow, claims, this is where you would come to put in some claims. As you can see, Pickle accepted. Someone has already gotten back their coverage. Another Pickle is currently invalidated by the community. I'm not sure why. And the SushiSwap is currently under voting. So that pretty much covers the cover protocol. If you do have any questions, come down here to the Discord. You can also come to the Yearn Finance Discord and ask there. You'll get answers there as well. That's where I've been asking. But you can join here, join the Telegram, read the mediums, go to the Twitter and so forth. That cover's covered. So thanks for watching. Okay, the last thing I wanted to mention is that the artist who drew that picture that I used at the start for the introduction is this guy here. His name, you can check out his Instagram, CM_T. He likes to draw Dungeons and Dragons adventure pictures. I really like him. I like his art, so I thought I would throw his picture up and spread his Instagram around a little bit. So take a look if you're interested in this sort of thing, and thanks for watching. Goodbye. So if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching it. If you would like to support the channel, you can subscribe and like the video and all that kind of stuff. If you want, you can follow me on Twitter at Ceazor7. And if you really want to help me, you can purchase one of my NTFs at the Rarible store here. All these links will be in the description below. And finally, if you really want to talk to me, you can join my Telegram channel. Link in the description. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.